They were frightened because the wires, fell right on the truck.
Are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. Right now, a massive cleanup going on in Carroll County after wild winds ripped up power poles and sent them crashing down into the middle of a busy road right between and sometimes on cars. A missing persons case is now a homicide investigation after a body is found on a popular walking trail in Bel Air. How the missing woman's boyfriend is defending himself from accusations on social media. And Acting Police Commissioner Richard Worley and Mayor Brandon Scott are holding their first joint public safety meeting. We're going to look at how the public is responding. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. We begin with the massive storm cleanup in Carroll County. The storm's strong winds taking down a line of power poles that crashed onto Maryland 140, trapping drivers in their cars. Crews were working through the night to get them rescued. The governor this morning praising the response from the entire community.
This is what Maryland does. This is what the pride and the support of Maryland looks like. And what we saw last night and into today was Maryland at its best. A Maryland who works together, a Maryland who comes together as one team and with one mission.
Now, right now, crews are still working to get that road back open. Olivia Dance is there with a closer look at the cleanup that is now underway and the help that the governor is promising. Olivia?
The governor says the damage from yesterday's storm is significant, but he says the focus now is on cleanup. He also thanked all the first responders who saved lives.
This is going to take some time to fix. The damage from last night is significant, and it will take time to make sure that we are getting everything done. But know that we plan on staying coordinated, we plan on staying focused, and know that we are going to get this done.
Yesterday's storm was powerful, the wind knocking over utility pole after utility pole on Baltimore Boulevard. Police were working to rescue 33 adults and 14 children who were trapped. Fox 45 News was told by law enforcement that around 20 utility poles toppled over on 34 vehicles due to the strong winds associated with the storm. Maryland State Police said all drivers and passengers were safely transported. The poles are maintained by Baltimore Gas and Electric, who was working to cut the power lines to free the trapped individuals. Tens of thousands of customers still remain without power, but they are working to restore their power as quickly as possible. 140 remains closed eastbound and westbound from Market Street to Gorsuch Road. And of course, if you're driving in the area, you want to make sure that you're driving safe and slow. Give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going because there are still several hazards in the area from the power outages. For now, reporting in Westminster, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Well, the storm's creating scenes like this all throughout our area. Look at this. This one is in Pikesville, and you can see that a tree fell onto that home. Ellen Sugar says she has lived there since 1988. Listen to how she describes the moment the tree fell.
I heard a loud noise, I mean really loud. I looked down and saw everything everywhere, and then I didn't realize anything else had happened. And my neighbor called me and she said, "Oh my God, your house is like, you have a big hole in your room." So yeah, that's what happened. It was scary because it was so loud.
Fortunately, no one was hurt. Ellen is now staying with her son for the time being. Look at that sideways rain there. Heavy rain in Manchester. Jackson does this video saying it looked like the rain was coming down sideways due to the wind. Well, if you can safely take pictures and videos of storm damage, we want to see them. Scan the QR code on your screen or head right to foxbaltimore.com/chime-in. Now, power outages are a lingering concern across the state after yesterday's severe storms. More than 50,000 BGE customers are still without power. And remember, anytime severe weather hits, you can have the forecast right at your fingertips. Download the Weather Authority app, search for WBFF in your app store. Now to counties under pressure. Happening today, a walk to honor 37-year-old Rachel Morin. The mother of 5 was reported missing over the weekend. A body believed to be hers was later found on the Ma and Pa walking trail in Bel Air. Now, while the sheriff says there are no suspects, the victim's boyfriend is posting on social media, appearing to proclaim his innocence. A post from last week announced a relationship between Richard Tobin and Rachel Morin. The post has now garnered hundreds of comments and speculation about the homicide. The boyfriend, suspected boyfriend, writing online, "I'd love Rachel. I would never do anything to her. Let the family and I grieve. Yes, I have a past, but I also have 15 months clean and have changed as a person. Please." Now, earlier this morning, Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor joined us in studio. Tom Rogers directly asked him about the case and the speculation around the boyfriend.
Tobin is very well known in Harford County. You've arrested him multiple times, according to his record. People look at him automatically saying, all right, the last one that said it, that's the one that saw her. Obviously, it's him, but you can't say that.
Oh, I wouldn't say obviously it's him. I would say, you know, right now the investigators are working every single lead possible. We have said quite clearly there is no single suspect until we are able to narrow it down to one person, you know, everyone's suspect. And again,
no person of interest right now.
Well, I wouldn't say not a person of interest. I would say that, you know, we have many persons of interest. We have, or it could be the unknown. So right now, we have no confidence to say this is our suspect. You should feel safe that we're looking at one person and one person only for this, that it was a targeted crime. We don't know that.
Gaylor went on to say those in the area should be mindful of their surroundings, but says overall the county and that area are very safe. He says detectives are reviewing all evidence, including cameras from along the trail and from private residents. Fox 45 News will continue to follow this developing story in the coming days. For complete coverage, head to foxbaltimore.com. Still ahead, paying to get in. Apparently, some parents are forking over a lot of money to help their kids rush sororities. Just how much some are spending to help their kids experience Greek life. And 2 of the world's richest men are preparing for a cage fight. And they're already fighting online. The latest war of words between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. But first, former Vice President Mike Pence says he will take part in the first GOP debate. The new donor threshold he's celebrating that now qualifies him.
And if you're heading to the Orioles game tonight, it looks great. 80 degrees around first pitch, and then temperatures fall to the mid-70s. It'll be a lovely day and evening. I'll let you know how long this nice pattern lasts in my full forecast.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
(11:09) and taking a look at your social stream. Security has been boosted for the federal judge overseeing Donald Trump's upcoming criminal trial at the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. The first hearing before Judge Tanya Chutkan is set for August 28th, when she is expected to set a trial date. More security has been detailed to Judge Chutkan inside the courthouse. Now, this comes after security measures, including fencing and yellow tape were taken down following Trump's arraignment last week. Trump has pleaded not guilty to conspiring to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Here's what you're saying on social media. No one who devotes their life to public service should have to live with the threat that a former president is coming after them. Another person saying this needs to be a change of venue and move to another district outside D.C. He will never get a fair trial there. Well, former Vice President Mike Pence has reached the donor threshold to qualify for the first Republican presidential debate later this month in Milwaukee. That is according to a Pence aide. The Republican National Committee set a requirement of at least 40,000 unique donors to qualify for the first debate. That is in addition to polling requirements and a commitment to support the eventual GOP nominee. Reaction. Bruce says, today I learned there is basically a buy-in for the presidential debate. To which someone else says, to participate in the national GOP primary debates, yes, that rule is set by the national chapter of the GOP. Well, as bizarre as it sounds, and it does, talks of a cage fight between billionaires Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are growing stronger. Musk says he's lifting weights in preparation. Zuckerberg says he's training in his backyard. Musk posted online saying Zuck versus Musk. The fight will be live streamed on X. All proceeds will go to charity for veterans. Zuckerberg responded on Meta's Threads platform saying, shouldn't we use a more reliable platform that can actually raise money for charity? To which Musk responded, shouldn't you focus on not letting your app die? So much going on there. Here's what you're saying about it. Andre says that would be the shortest live streamed event in the history of live streamed events. And another person saying, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, still ahead, it may sound ironic, but Zoom is telling workers to return to in-person work. The new rules the telecoms company is imposing. That's coming up. But first, public safety in the hot seat. We'll take you inside the meeting between the mayor and his pick to lead the police department. And coming up later today at noon, it's Karamo. Then at 1, it's Sherry, followed by Hot Bench at 2. Your time now, 11:12 on Fox. .13 now. We are back with a live look over Towson, a much better sight than what we saw yesterday. Some areas seeing flooding during that massive downpour. Stay with us. We're going to check in with meteorologist Jasmine Lomax coming up in just a few minutes. Happening right now, Acting Police Commissioner Richard Worley and Mayor Brandon Scott are holding their first joint public safety meeting. As Taylor Stewart shows us, the meeting comes amid a rise in juvenile violence.
Today's public session got underway just about an hour ago, and in it, folks are asked to discuss their most pressing public safety concerns. This comes as Acting Commissioner Richard Worley faces questions and criticism about the handling of the Brooklyn Day mass shooting. It's been more than a month now since 2 people were killed, 28 others hurt, and still no arrests have been made in the actual shooting itself. Now, Worley has admitted mistakes were made in response to the tragedy. Mayor Scott chose the commissioner without a public search. That's also something Baltimore NAACP leaders have taken issue with. The president of the NAACP Baltimore chapter addressed those concerns during a city council hearing in response to the Brooklyn Day shooting.
This incident, we told you guys this incident was going to happen when we had our last press conference. This is why you need community engagement on the front end before you bring in a police commissioner. So I hope that every member of this council is taking very seriously your responsibility to vet a police commissioner.
Today's discussion that began at 10 is happening over the phone right now. They're calling it a telephone town hall. It's more so geared towards older adults, but there are 6 other opportunities to talk to this pair either virtually or in person. There's going to be more information right now on our website. If you check foxbaltimore.com, we'll have an update there on the public safety input sessions happening in the next month. Taylor Stewart, Fox 45 News.
Coming up tonight at 4, the cleanup continues after severe storms ripped through the area yesterday. We hear from one woman who was stranded in a car between 2 power lines. The Harford County community is coming together to bring awareness after a woman is murdered on a popular hiking trail. The calls for justice as the search for the killer continues. Plus, a man in Towson man in custody after stalking high school girls. Why he was previously let go for similar offenses. You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:16, and now to today's talking point. Zoom is telling its employees to return to the office for in-person work. The video communications tool saw a boom during the remote work revolution of the coronavirus pandemic, but now the tech company is requesting that all employees within 50 miles of a company office return for in-person work at least 2 days a week on a hybrid schedule. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle is here now, and everybody's saying how ironic it is that Zoom needs you to come into the office. And my daughter, even as we were on a train to New York, we saw passing through somewhere their office building, Zoom, and she was laughing like, "Oh, they have an office building? Why?" But I get it. I understand the need to see somebody face to face from time to time.
That is funny. First of all, your daughter's going to be a comedy writer. That's a great line. But yeah, I mean, it's funny because they really did blow up because we weren't at work, and now y'all need to get back to work.
Right. So, and I don't know that they were saying during the pandemic that, so they made it possible to still be in touch. I don't know that they were saying, or this is the best way to, So I, as much as I would rather be home and work from home all the time, I would love that. I understand the need. At least I can see once or twice a week or once or twice every other week. I would want to see my work. I would want to see people face to face.
Well, it is interesting, and I think sadly, they're probably also they're doing it to measure, to see, what do we need here before we fire all these people? No, I'm joking.
And they have been firing, so that's, sadly, that is true.
Who do we need to see? Whose face do I need to see? And whose face do I not need to see anymore at all? So it's kind of a catch-22. And like you said, Patrice, it's interesting. Zoom was not the best necessarily, but they were the one that we leaned on, though.
Right.
I mean, professionally and in our personal lives. So very interesting.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens because people are revolting. They're like, we're not coming. They're going to call in on Zoom. All right, Mark, thank you. Well, the same line of storms that caused damage here in Maryland also causing problems to our south. A teen was killed in South Carolina when a tree fell on his car. In North Carolina, folks, they're now cleaning up downed trees. In Tennessee, some schools are closed because of damage. Look at all of that. Well, for a closer look at the cleanup here at home and what today's weather will be like, we've got meteorologist Jasmine Lomax.
Thanks, Patrice. Yeah, we saw a ton of damage from those storms, not just here, but really around the region. Severe thunderstorms, a few tornado warnings as well. This is a photo coming in from our very own Jonathan Myers. Just look at the dark skies in this photo. There are also some downed trees, downed power lines, and then this photo of downed utility poles leaving 47 people trapped. Just crazy scenes from the storms that we had, and a lot of that was from straight line wind damage. We did have very gusty winds. And you'll notice on our map, many instances of those tree icons. That indicates downed trees and downed wires as well. But we had some reports of gusty winds, even a little bit of flooding toward Cambridge. And then we had some instances of hail towards Hagerstown. So a ton of severe weather from yesterday's storms. But the good news is we're back to sunshine and nicer weather. 78 for the current temperature. Feels like 79, but notice those winds still dealing with breezy conditions. Winds are out of the west around 21 miles per hour. Across the rest of the state, we're mainly seeing temperatures in the nice and mild 70s, but as we head into the afternoon, those temperatures gradually rise to the mid-80s. That's below average for this time of year, and it will be a little breezy throughout the day, but overall, pretty nice. The humidity stays low, but it does begin to increase, and by Thursday, as we get ready for our next chance for showers, it'll feel a little more miserable. Same thing on Saturday, we'll have that higher humidity. So expect that to rise over the next few days. We're nice and dry all behind this cold front that led to the storms. We're still seeing some areas of storms toward New England. We had a few tornado warnings in Massachusetts, but those will clear as that system moves to the east. As we head into the afternoon, it looks great with plenty of sunshine. Then overnight, we stay quiet. We wake up to plenty of sunshine tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, there's a very slim chance for an isolated shower. Most of us will stay dry. There's another chance for a few stray showers overnight. It's looking drier for the start of Thursday, but by the afternoon, we'll have our next round of showers and storms. Temperatures this afternoon reaching the mid-80s. Then after that, we're looking at the 90s tomorrow, and then heading into Thursday, mid-80s and 90s over the weekend, and then into next week, still staying above average in the 80s and 90s. Back to you.
Still ahead, a special request from doctors before you send the kids back to school. And the U.S. is seeing a new rise in COVID hospitalizations, what doctors say is fueling the increase. And a big night of all new TV. At 8, it's Beat Shazam. Then at 9, it's Don't Forget the Lyrics. And then stick around for the day's top stories and headlines on Fox 45 News at 10, and of course the late edition at 11. Coming up on 11:22 now on Fox 45 News Midday. 11:24. Don't miss this. After months of declining case numbers, COVID-19 numbers are now rising amid a summer rise in travel.
This is actually not due to a new variant of concern. This is still the same circulating variants we've had since the beginning of 2023.
According to the CDC, more than 8,000 people were hospitalized with the virus during the week ending July 22nd. It's a 12% increase from the week prior and the biggest spike in admissions this year. Public health officials blame the spike on an increase in summer travel and a decrease in mitigation efforts.
Really, nobody's wearing a mask at this point. Nobody's testing when they have symptoms.
Drug maker Pfizer expects the FDA to authorize its updated booster shot by the end of this month. And a new study has found about 1 in 6 toddlers don't get all the vaccinations they need. According to the study, 17% of toddlers started all the vaccination series, but they didn't finish 1 or more of the doses. Doctors recommend parents check their kids' record each year before school starts. Fox 45 News is your back-to-school headquarters. We are compiling all of the things that busy parents need to know to prepare for a great school year. Just click on the QR code on your screen to check out all the stories we've posted. So far. It is time now for your lunch break. You may want to grab a Mega Millions ticket. Tonight's drawing could bring the largest jackpot in the game's history. The whopping prize of an estimated $1.55 billion comes after no ticket matched all 6 numbers on Friday. Now, if one ticket wins the jackpot, the lump sum payment will be an estimated $757 million. Whew, that's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next. Mark Clark back to tell us what they're working on.
It appears Elon Musk's recent rebrand of Twitter is getting some guys in the doghouse, while wives are coming for their husbands over confusing credit card statements. What? Stick around for Be More Lifestyle.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with Persia Nicole. Hey, Persia, look at you. And Jasmine Lomax. What's up? What's up, team?
Hey, what's up, man?
Okay, it appears Elon Musk's recent rebrand of Twitter is getting some guys in the doghouse after changing the name from Twitter to X. Charges for the site subscription plan shows up on credit card statements as an $8 charge for X Premium. A lot of people quickly pointing out it sounds like folks are paying for an adult site. One man posting on a screenshot, a text between him and his wife. She sends a credit card statement asking him to explain the charge. Okay, Persia Nicole, hubby got that X charge from Elon Musk. Are you like, what is this?
First of all, you don't even have to pay for those certain sites anymore anyway, so the wifey must not know. But anyway, I mean, the X always weird on my phone, so I'm just not down with it. I don't even use Twitter anymore. Do y'all still use Twitter?
Is it even called Twitter anymore?
Is it really called? Is anybody calling it X though?
I thought it was getting an X-Men signal when I saw it. I was like, is this an X-Men signal? They want me to squad up with Wolverine now? Is that what we doing?
Wow. Wow.
I hate that it's called X. I'm not a fan of it. And then they changed the color and everything. So I was like, where's Twitter on my? And I couldn't find it because it's black and white now.
Wow.
Like Twitter has become black and white. So yeah.
I have no comment. I don't know why. Though. I think the porn thing threw me off.
You thought it was an X-rated site?
Yeah.
I thought it was that too. I was like, I don't remember downloading that.
Some college kids hoping to join a sorority are getting extra help. Their parents are paying up. According to a new report by the Wall Street Journal, some parents are spending thousands of dollars on sorority recruitment. Sorority consultants are growing in popularity for women who want to rush at large universities. The report says many of the consultants provide conversation tips, assistance with writing application resumes, and emotional support for the women. Consultants' fees can range from as low as $150 all the way up to $4,000. Now, wait a minute.
It's the dues.
This is, you can't do this, right? Can you do this? What I'm saying is a consultant, Persia Nicole, can you get a consultant to get your kid into a Greek? I don't think is that real?
It's very real. Who was the celebrities who recently got locked up?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, people are really doing these type of things. But, you know, as a mama bear, I'll do anything for my son. So whatever needs to be done by any means necessary.
I don't know. So would you
pay that?
Yeah, would you pay a fee to that? Seems
I mean,
like,
that's how desperate are you? I mean, you really want to get your kid in that badly? I guess maybe.
I
don't know.
Well, you just got out of school not too long ago, Jazz. What about this?
That was forever
Is this
ago.
real?
She said,
I don't know about the consultant thing, but the dues being like thousands of dollars.
The dues are real. We know that, but I'm saying,
That's insane.
I think if you can't even say nothing about something, I imagine the dues thing will really get you kicked out. But anyway,
you must have a really wealthy refund check if that's what you're getting. That refund check must be looking really good for Sally Mae.
We want you to tell it. Did you participate in Greek life in college? Vote on our website at foxbaltimore.com/vote. Make sure you click on the lifestyle tab at the website. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. Now, it's International Cat Day, and if you got a cat, you may want to take a day today and thank them. Cats, as well as pets in general, have been shown to lower stress in people and give comfort. A recent survey indicates 44% of Americans surveyed own at least one cat. A quarter of people asked say their cat is their best friend. Huh? Okay, Persia Nicole, you seem like a cat owner, are you?
Ill and yuck. No, I'm a dog. I have 2 Havapoos, and I love my babies. I just feel like cats are kind of pointless. Like, they don't run up to you when you get in the door. They're not happy to see you. Like, what does a cat do? What's the purpose?
Hey. All this cat tear down of cat. Lady T, you seem like a cat person.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, cats are cool. Cats and kittens, cats are cool. But I don't want to be the 50-year-old woman, the cat lady. Like, I don't want to be that.
Wow.
So, no, I'm sorry.
Jasmine, can you give some love to the cats?
I'm highly allergic, so not my thing. But my dog.
What is going on?
My dog, she sees a cat and she will chase it. So we're not really a cat.
You see, we're not. Yeah,
I'm a dog. We're a dog family, but I'm giving the cats some love. That's messed up.
We love them. We just don't want them.
To all
you know
the cats.
What I mean? Does that make sense?
No, that's not true. All the cat lovers and the cats watching, we love you.
No, you don't need to get a cat.
We just don't own you. you.
Me.
Okay, well, fine. Still ahead, it's a local gym that's doing more to help people get fit. It's helping kids in the classroom, too. But first, getting a good night's rest. Coming up, how a new tool could help you relax before bedtime.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
Back pain can derail your day or keep you from getting a good night's sleep. If you're suffering and uncomfortable, Nick Calderon is here to help. Today, he has a special deal on a popular product designed to help you relax.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
Work, the gym, kids, pets, running around all day with errands. I don't know about you, but by the end of all that, the end of the day, my back hurts. I can feel it, and I know you can too. Let me show you a product that will ease your back pain, but still keep you on the go. This is the Calming Heat Back Wrap. It's wearable, super comfortable, and totally customizable. It has 9 different settings, all available right here on the remote control, including, get this, heat, level 1 right there, vibration, and my favorite, the lumbar support. Right now, this thing is inflating against my lower back, almost like a blood pressure cuff, and easing my low back pain. It works for me. I bet it will work for you. I've struggled with back pain for years, and airline seats send me into spasms almost every time I fly. But now, I don't worry about that because I wear this thing on the plane, and I arrive at my destination virtually pain-free. It works, and it can work for you too. Right now, we're offering an exclusive 35% off the Calming Heat Back Wrap. Seriously, take advantage of this offer right now. Head to asadeals.com. Your back will thank you.
When most of us think about boxing, we think physical. Boxing, running, sparring, jumping rope. But at this Umar gym, actually the focus is on the mind. And I'm here with the creator, the operator, the owner, Marvin McDowell. Coach, how you doing?
Hey, I'm fantastic. I'm even better now that you're here, man.
Look at you, man. You look like you can still get in the ring.
Oh, I still can. You know, I still can throw. You know.
So let's talk about your program, No Hooks Before Books.
When I first was putting this program together, now we've been operating for the past 27 years. And I saw back then that the kids would be lacking in education and then the gun violence, you know. And see, one of my mottos is put the guns down, put the gloves up, you know. And no hooks before books with the educational part, you know. So I saw that ahead of time. So the way things were rolling, you know, these kids, it seemed like they wasn't gonna have a future, man. Boxing saved me. I want to save these kids in a similar fashion, man.
Well, tell us about the program. So what happens, you know, you have I see the student area, the study area, the school area. So what happens, they get off school and they come in?
Yeah, so the kids that's from 6 to 13, it's mandatory for them to be in the educational component before they come to the boxing. You know, we have Baltimore City certified school teachers that work with them, math, reading, writing. The best boxes are the smart boxes, the ones that think, you know, count, move, step around, you know. And we just want to erase that stereotype. So when they come here, a lot of people come here and see the kids in the classroom and ask, do they box? Yeah, everybody boxes. It's a boxing gym. That's why they're here. Yeah.
So what's the secret? You have a safe haven for young people in a city that faces many challenges. You've been doing this for how many years?
This is 27th year.
27th year. What is the secret?
You know, we have kids that are bullied. We have kids that are the bulliers. We have kids that, you know, don't really have a man in their life, a father type in their life. We just a safe haven and you know, they can get it from us.
So Coach, 27 plus years of service in the community. How can our viewers get involved? How can they help?
Our website is nohooksbeforebooks.org, and we have a GoFundMe page there too. And I'm saying they can come and volunteer, you know. I'm saying we open for the community. Any help that can be provided, we need it, we want it.
Well, look, Coach Marvin McDowell, brother, I just want to thank you for 27 plus years of serving the community. You know, we actually stand on your shoulders. You know, I knew you when you didn't have any of the gray.
Yeah, well.
You know, but thank you so much for what you do, man. We appreciate you. You are a hero in our community.
Thank you.
Still ahead, the Queen Bee is protecting her hive. Lady T shares how Beyonce dished out some serious cash to help fans following storms at her DC concert. And the lineup for Artscape is shaping up. We'll look at who's going to headline the summer event. Stay right there. We'll be right back. It's time to spill the tea this Tuesday. Lady T's in the house.
Hey, what's up, fellow tea sippers? All right, let's talk. All right, so there was some buzz in the DMV area last weekend. The Queen Bee, Beyonce herself, performed at FedEx Field, y'all. Then a storm hit and a shelter-in-place was announced. Fans had to wait out the storm, so the show was delayed. Videos on social media showed fans huddled inside the stadium. Reports said he waited for like 2 hours, y'all. But no one was going home after paying at least $400 or more for them tickets, okay? All right, so however, the Queen Bee did. She paid $100,000 to keep trains trains running for extended hours so that fans could get home. Eventually, the rain did slow down. The show went on, and Blue Ivy, of course, wowed fans. So, you know, she's doing really great nowadays. So anyway, Saturday, people fainted because of the heat. Sunday, there was other storms. So the Beehive, y'all are looking super loyal right now. The stadium was packed, and Beyonce's microphone was on. Okay. Mark, did you see all the to-do about everything?
I saw the outfits. I saw the excitement. I saw everyone just having a great time. And so I guess you lived up to the hype.
Yeah, and I'm glad that she paid that $100 grand to, you know, keep. Only Beyonce could pull something off like that. I just feel like, or Taylor Swift, you know. But yeah, I thought that was amazing. And shout out to Courtney and Vondell of Maryland for showing me those videos and sending those to me. So thank you guys.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
Up next, you guys, it's the brawl that you can't stop talking about. The Montgomery Riverfront brawl has gone viral, from videos to memes, and now there's even a song about it. So people have been reacting online after videos surfaced. Reports say a worker tried to clear the dock for a riverboat that was coming in, right? So one group refused to move, and then things got a little knuck if you buckish, you know what I mean? So the worker threw his hat in the air, and then that was it, y'all. So a man swam to the dock to help with defense. Then an uncle came in with a chair, and it was like WWE by the waterfront, apparently. All right, so it was quite impressive. So reports say at least 4 warrants were issued, and there were at least 12 people involved, even though it looked like more, Mark. But I'm gonna go buy my chair today, because obviously that's what I'm missing from my collection. I need to go. I need this chair. I need these metal chairs that they were talking about, Mark.
Yes,
did you see the video?
The chair sales are crazy. You know, it was a crazy video, but what's more crazy is how it is on fire on social media. I mean, there's songs, like you say, there's songs, there's movies, there's, I mean, it's too much.
The song is a hit. The song is a hit. I need to get it. They need to put it on iTunes so we can all get it.
Was it called A Chair Is Still a Chair? What is it called?
The chair is no longer a chair. The chair is a glorified chair now. All right, up next, you guys, because the sink keeps pouring. So as if having Beyonce here wasn't enough, Kelly Rowland is coming to Baltimore, y'all. She's headlining Baltimore's iconic Artscape Festival. Now, Mayor Brandon Scott in the Office of Promotion and the Arts made the announcement yesterday afternoon. The Grammy Award-winning artist Kelly Rowland will perform on Friday. Also performing throughout the weekend, Nile Rodgers and Chic, Dr. Mad Vibe, and Angelo Moore. There are 4 stages, including a new stage called North of North, and the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra will headline on Sunday. Artscape is happening September 22nd and September 24th, so there's a lot of motivation to go. You like that word?
Artscape is back, one of my favorite, events, and get some great art, great food, and great people.
It's always fun. I really love it too. Also, I gotta show y'all this.
This just
Sierra just announced that she's having another baby with her hubby, Russell Wilson.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was so crazy. Oh, my God. They're having another kid together, y'all. Congrats, Sierra. That's it for the tea for today. Now, y'all know what to do at home. Y'all got to go sip on all that tea.
Breaking news. Now time for the best weather in America with meteorologist Jasmine Lomax.
Thanks, Mark. We are taking a look at beautiful rainbows, actually a double rainbow coming in, and this is from yesterday following the storms that moved across parts of the mid-Atlantic, and then today those storms into the New England area. But behind the storms, beautiful weather, this gorgeous double rainbow, and for us, we've got a little more sunshine, nice and dry weather, pleasant temperatures. So following the storms, it's looking a lot better. Current temperatures around 78 over the harbor. Feels a little bit warmer, but notice those wind gusts, 21-mile-per-hour winds out of the west. So it's still feeling a little breezy, and it will be breezy into the afternoon. Across the state, most temperatures are in the 70s. We've got a little more sunshine along the eastern shore. We'll have some more sunshine this afternoon as our temperatures reach the mid-80s. That's below average for this time of year. And not only will temperatures be below average, but it really won't be too humid for this time of year. Tomorrow, a little sticky, but then you'll notice that it really starts to get humid on Thursdays. We get ready for the next chance for showers and storms. And then on Saturday, we'll also have a rise in humidity, making it feel a little more miserable outside. We're quiet around much of the region behind that cold front, still leading to a few showers and storms across parts of New England. There was even a tornado warning in Massachusetts a few hours ago. Now for us, we are back to dry weather, and it looks great for the afternoon. Overnight, we'll stay mostly quiet, waking up to plenty of sunshine in the morning. Then by the afternoon, still pretty decent. There's a slight chance for a very stray shower. Most of us will stay dry. There's the chance for isolated showers overnight, but it's looking drier by sunrise on Thursday. For the afternoon, however, we'll have the next chance for showers and storms. This afternoon, our highs reach the mid-80s, keeping us below average, but we'll have plenty of sunshine. We're looking at a gorgeous afternoon. Looks good tomorrow as well. Temperatures around 90. Then the mid-80s on Thursday with showers and storms. 90s over the weekend and mostly dry. After that, our temperatures stay above average in the upper 80s and low 90s next week. Back to you.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Nova Dental.
Hello, Baltimore. I'm with Dr. Dimitri Nova, a dental implant specialist where it is practiced Nova Dental, where every patient is a star. How are you, Doc?
I'm good. How are you, Mark?
So you've been on this amazing journey for quite some time. Tell me, how long have you been doing dental implants, and what started this process?
Yes, so it's been a wonderful implant journey since 2006, so about 16 years. So earlier on in my career, I had a mentor who told me, stay curious and just keep improving. Plus, I hate cutting healthy teeth to replace missing teeth with dental bridges, and I don't like making dentures. Not a satisfying experience, neither for patient nor for a dentist. And like a grandfather of implant dentistry, Dr. Brennemark, used to say, nobody deserves to die with their teeth in a glass of water. So it was only right thing with these advancements to bring this breakthrough technology to my patients. Plus, dental implants is amazing technology because it allows us to fix only what's broken by replacing missing teeth without cutting God-given natural teeth.
There are many competitors in the market. Some of them have big names. Now, what sets you apart from the other conglomerates?
We at Nova Dental have ethical concerns about some of the implant centers bullying people into losing God-given teeth when there's no calling for it and they're healthy. What comes across as a walk in the park is actually the last resort method, which leads to significant emotional and physical trauma. So the old saying applies here: if it's ain't broken, don't fix it. If you have a mallet, not everything is a nail.
I've heard you mention the concept teeth in a day. Talk to us about that.
I would like to answer it with a story that happened to one of my patients. Her wedding was a few weeks away, and she took her pup for a walk when he began to chase something. She lost her balance and fell face first onto the asphalt. Ouch. This patient came to our office immediately and received 2 new titanium posts and walked out with the 2 new temporary crowns, which looks and functions like real teeth. This is a concept of immediate loading in dental implants, using a leading high-quality German engineered implant that has unique features which allows us to use it in immediate fashion. The result of this unfortunate event is not dire thanks to the teeth in a day concept.
Just to confirm, this is for single and multiple dental implants, correct?
Absolutely. And isn't it amazing to have a technology and skills which allow us to give patients their new smile immediately and have them retain their quality of life.
So Dr. Nova, where can people find more information?
You can find us online on drnovadental.com, or you can call us at 410-363-6868 and schedule your complimentary consultation, and we welcome you at Nova Dental.
Awesome, thanks so much. Still ahead, paying to play, just how much money some parents are forking over to help their kids get into the Greek life.